Hello, friends, and welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Today we are continuing our 1961 World Series replay with Here's the Pitch Baseball. We are up to Game 5. Our date is October 9th, 1961. And just as in real life, the New York Yankees are leading the series 3-1 and are ready to close it out, hopefully for them, today. This is the third and final game that will be held at Forbes Field, at Crosley Field in Cincinnati, before, if necessary, moving back to Yankee Stadium for Game 6 and maybe Game 7. The two stories, I guess, today are the headlines before today's game. The first one is that in real life, the Reds lost Game 4. The Yankees won Game 4 in real life 7-0. The Yankees won the replay game by an even wider margin, 12-2. In our beginning, you can feel... In Sims, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but you can feel like a shift, and it feels like the Yankees have the momentum here. But a couple of things are going in the Reds' favor today. They have arguably their best starting pitcher going, Joey J. He is a right-hander, and he was a 20-game winner in 1961. He won 21 and lost 10. The second thing that the Reds have going for them today is that Mickey Mantle is not going to play. His hip infection is a problem again, and so he is not in the starting lineup, and I will not be using him in the game today off the bench. Johnny Blanchard is going to take over in right field. Roger Maris will move from right field to center field. And even Yogi Berra is getting a day off, which is kind of odd to me in a potential series-winning game. These are, of course, the as-played lineups, my friends, because if we don't, heads explode all over this great land of ours. So Hector Lopez is going to get the start in left field for Yogi today. The interesting thing will be if the Reds do win today and force a Game 6, there will be no as-played lineup, so I'm going to have to... Heads will explode because there wasn't a Game 6 in real life, and so if we have one in our replay, all bets are off when we go back to Yankee Stadium. Actually, what I would have to do if the Reds win today is find out what kind of shape Mickey was in, because I need to know that before I make out the lineup for Game 6. But those are all problems for after the game if the Reds win. The pitcher for the Yankees today is Ralph Terry. He is the number 2 starter during this period behind Whitey Ford for New York. He was 16-3 in 1961. So it's a pair of right-handers on the mound. With all that as preamble, with no further ado, let's get to today's starting lineups. For the visiting Yankees, it's Bobby Richardson leading off at second base, Tony Kubek batting second at shortstop, Roger Maris batting third, he'll play center field. Johnny Blanchard will be in right field and hit cleanup today. Elston Howard bats fifth, he'll be behind the plate. Bill Skowron bats sixth, he'll play first base. Hector Lopez bats seventh, he'll be in left field. Clete Boyer bats eighth, he'll play third. And Ralph Terry will bat ninth and do the pitching. In 1961, Ralph Terry was 16-3. He pitched 188 innings. He had 27 starts, 4 relief appearances, and his ERA was 3.15. All right, for the home-standing Cincinnati Reds, Don Blasingame, the Blazer, is back in the starting lineup. He will lead off and play second base. Eddie Casco bats second and plays short. Vada Pinson bats third and plays center field. Frank Robinson bats fourth and plays right field. Gordy Coleman bats fifth. He'll play first base. Wally Post bats sixth and plays left field. Gene Freeze bats seventh. He'll play third. And Johnny Edwards is behind the plate batting eighth. Joey J will use hitting card number 1. Ralph Terry, as you saw, has his own batting card for the Yankees. Joey J, his numbers in 1961, he was a good one. He and Jim O'Toole were sort of the 1 and 1A pitchers for the Reds in 61. Jay was 21 and 10. He had 34 starts, 34 games, 247 innings pitched, and his ERA was 3.53. All right, so the Reds have to win, or this series is over. Bobby Richardson steps in the batter's box, and we are ready to go with our red, white, and blue extremely patriotic dice. And Joey J kicks and deals to Richardson with a 542. And that is a chance for a rare play or a base on balls. And I have to look and see, because that just may be a rare play. Let's see here. We add the white and blue dice, and it's 10. All right, so we do have a rare play to start this game. We have a 1. The next batter who singles pulls a muscle, check for injury. Okay, so what we did here, let me show you what we did. We add these two together. If you get a 10, 11, or 12, then you've got a rare play with the white and the blue dice added together. Then you take the red one, and you get a 1 to 6. All right, so we could get an injury here for the next batter who singles, assuming, of course, I remember to do that. All right, so Jay kicks and deals to Richardson one more time, and it's a 234. That'll be on Bobby's card, and that is grounded to Eddie Casco at shortstop, who is a 2. Oh, wait a minute. It may not be a ground ball. Let's see. Nope, it is a ground ball. Eddie Casco fields it and throws to Gordy Coleman, and there's one down in the top of the first. Tony Kubek, Wisconsin native, is up now. Joey J winds and deals. That's a 564. And that is going to be a power chart check. So we'll see if Kubek singles here. Joey J's a -2 on the power adjustment. That's a 436. And that is a 67 -2 gives us 65. And that's a base hit for Kubek. So it is a single for Kubek. And Tony pulls a muscle, running down to first base. All right. Now, Tony Kubek's injury rating is a 1. Now we roll 2 dice and we check the player's injury rating for the games missed. He's a 1. There's our column. It's a 2. And so he's got to come out of the game. And I'm not going to... We're doing as-played lineups, so I'm just going to take him out for the rest of the game, and that will be what we do. That's how we handle it. He'll be okay flying back to New York. So, Kubek is out of the game. Joe DeMaestri Just as in the 1960 series when Tony Kubek took a grounder off the throat, I believe, off the bat of Bill Verdon in Game 7 that played such an important role in that game, and he had to come out. They brought in Joe DeMaestri in that game. And I'm bringing Joe DeMaestri in right now. He will pinch run at first base for Tony Kubek. Joe DeMaestri hit a crisp 146 in 1961. He only got into 30 games, and he only had 41 at-bats. So Ralph Houck did not exactly burden his bench. DeMaestri, of course, got his start with the Kansas City Athletics. He came over to the Yankees when they were called the Yankee Farm Club in one of those trades. I don't remember if it was the Maris trade or not that DeMaestri joined the Yankees. Might not have been. All right, so we have DeMaestri running for Kubek at first. There's one out in the top of the first inning. Joey J, the stretch, and the delivery to Roger Maris, who had 3 bombs in Game 4. That's a 662. And that's going to be grounded to Gordy Coleman at first base. Gordy Coleman is a 2. We have a runner on first. Joey J's efficiency number is an 8. That may be a factor. Coleman's a 2. All right, so Coleman is going to... All right, if the efficiency rating is 1 to 6, that does not apply. So Coleman fields the grounder. He fires to Eddie Casco for 1, and the relay back to Joey J is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 3-6-1 double play turned by the Reds in the top of the first. All right, so we go to the bottom of the first. The Reds get out of trouble. Joe DeMaestri takes his position at shortstop for the Yankees. And it's going to be Blassingame, Casco, and Pinson in the Reds' first inning. Reds fans trying to get the team fired up to score some runs early. They need an early lead. The pitch from Terry is a 356. And that is hit in the air to center. Roger Maris is a 2. And he makes the play for out number 1. Eddie Casco comes to bat now. He hit 271 in 1961. The pitch from Terry is a 145. That's left field. That is Hector Lopez today, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Vada Pinson up. Some argue he should be in the Hall of Fame. This is his best season, 1961. 161 and a base hit for Vada Pinson. Right back through the box. And he is aboard, and that'll bring up Frank Robinson. I might run with Pinson, but not with Robinson coming up, and 2 outs in the first. Terry the stretch, the delivery to Big Frank, 334. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Yes. That's the first inning. No score as we go to the second. Joey J will face Blanchard, Howard, and Skowron, lefty, righty, righty, in the Yankee second. Joey J winds and deals to Blanchard, 265, hit in the air to right. Frank Robinson makes the catch for out number 1. Elston Howard. J winds and delivers 624. And that one's for Vada Pinson in center field. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Joey J seems to have good stuff here today. Bill Skowron steps in. He's had a good series as well. J winds and delivers 254 for Skowron. Ground ball, Eddie Casco. I think it's a ground ball. It is a ground ball. Casco's up with it. Throws to Gordy Coleman, and that'll retire the Yankees in inning number 2. We go to the bottom of the second. We are scoreless at Crosley Field. Ralph Terry will face Gordy Coleman, Wally Post, and Gene Freeze. In the bottom of the second, Terry kicks and deals. 3:16. Here we go. That's center field, and that is Roger Maris today. He makes the catch for out number 1. Wally Post, no relationship to Wally Gator. The pitch from Terry, 6:25, is grounded to Cleet Boyer. Oh, I think it's a grounder. I keep saying that, and with this game, it could be a couple different things. It is grounded to Boyer. Cleet's up with it to his left and fires to Bill Skowron for out number 2 in the second. And now Gene Freeze. He had 277 with 26 homers in 1961. Ralph Terry winds and deals. That's a 155. And Gene Freeze inside the left field line is a fair ball and rattling around in the corner. Hector Lopez has to go get it, and Gene Freeze has himself a 2-out double in the second. So it's Johnny Edwards now with Joey J on deck. So they're going to go after Edwards. Here we go. Terry the stretch, checks Freeze at second. The pitch to Edwards is a 124, and hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley with a little nacho cheese. Gas! That ends the Reds' second inning. We go to the third, and it is 0-0 in Game 5. Yankees lead the series 3-1. They win today, they close it out. Joey J winds and deals. It's the 7-8-9 batters in the 61 Yankee order today. Hector Lopez, Cleet Boyer, and Ralph Terry. The pitch from Joey J is a 134. We could have another rare play. I think 2 is our limit per game. And we will have another rare play. So let me pull that chart up. 2 odd plays are allowed per 9 innings. I was correct. All right, so here is our roll. I'll show you how this goes again. 5 plus 6 makes 11. And then we look at the 4. Game is postponed by rain. Well, we're not going to do that. All right, so we're done with rare plays. And Lopez is in there against Joey J. And I'm throwing dice pretty much all over the room. Here we go. 151 for Hector Lopez. That's ball 4, and the Yankees have a nice start to the third inning. Here's Boyer. Okay. Jay the stretch, the pitch to Boyer. This is gonna be hit in the air to left field. That's Wally Post. He is a 1 fielder. We have a runner on first base. And Post is going to make the catch for out number 1 in inning number 3. Here's Ralph Terry. He is a 4 bunter, so we're going to ask him to lay one down. Here's our bunting chart. The red die tells us where it's bunted. It's right out in front of home plate. Terry is a 4 bunter. And so we total the dice. That's going to be a 7. He misses the pitch. So now Hector Lopez is off and trying to steal second base. He is a 2 on the stealing. Got to pull up my stolen base chart. Here we go. Okay. So we have a steal 2 through 4. Now let's check. Johnny Edwards' arm is a +1. So he's going to go up to 2 to 5. And he'll be safe. Lopez is trying to steal. Edwards at bat is Ralph Terry, a right-handed hitter. So Edwards is throwing down to Don Blossengame, the second baseman. And Lopez steals second. Yikes. So Terry misses the bunt. Lopez attempts the steal. And now there's another decision to make for Ralph Houk. Does he try and bunt Lopez to third or let Terry bat? Terry hit 227, so I'm going to let him swing away. Jay, the stretch, and the pitch to Terry is a 332. Base hit. All right, so that is going to be... Now you say, well, where is that hit? When you play Here's the Pitch, this is the home field advantage. When it's not indicated where the ball is hit, then the home team gets to decide, and they get to choose. In this case, they're going to choose the best throwing arm, and in this case, it's Veda Pinson's -2 in center field. So Ralph Terry hits a single to center field. That's going to send Lopez to third, but are they going to wave him in? That's the question on America's mind. His running is only a 1, so let me show you what that would look like. Oop, wrong chart. My base running chart is right here. All right. So he would be safe only if I rolled snake eyes to score. So Hector is going to be advised to hit the brakes as he reaches third base. So now there's Yankees at the corners. Ralph Terry on first with his single. And Bobby and Lopez at third. There's one man out. The Reds are going to play... Well, I guess they'll play for a double play. Although, no, I don't think they can do that. I think they got to play in. So the infield is going to play in. Yeah, it's the last game for them. They got to cut off every run they can. So they're going to play in. Richardson at the plate. Joey J, the stretch. He checks Terry at first, who's not going anywhere. And the pitch home to Bobby. That's a 223. And a base hit for Bobby Richardson. That is going to put the Yankees on the board. It's going to drop in front of Frank Robinson in right field because it doesn't really matter. It's an S2. And so Terry's going to go to third because it's an S2. Tells you 2-base advance. Lopez scores. It's 1-0 Yankees. And Bobby Richardson gives himself an RBI and a standing ovation at first base. So that's going to bring up DeMaestri. Now, the infield for DeMaestri is going to play in again. Well, no, they're going to play back because they really want to end the inning before Maris gets to the plate. So they're going to play for 2. 1-0 Yankees, 2 outs, top of the third. Jay, the stretch, the pitch to Joe DeMaestri. 5-14. Hey, struck him out. Baked beans. Gas. Joey J reached back for something extra. The problem now is you've got Maris up with 2 men on and 2 men out. 1-0 Yankees, top of the third. Joey J the stretch. The pitch to Raj is a 5-12. And hey, got him on a bender. Joey J comes back and strikes out the next 2 men to get out of the inning. The Yankees get 1 out of all that on 2 hits. The base on balls will kill you, my friends. We go to the bottom of the third. Yankees 1, Reds nothing. Here's the pitch baseball. It's a fun game, accurate, and yet it plays very smoothly. All right, so Joey J will lead off against Ralph Terry. Then the top of the order, Don Blossengame and Eddie Casco. Ralph Terry kicks and deals to Joey J. That's a 326. And did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Hey, struck him out on a bender. Probably Terry's best pitch. Now it's Blossengame. 1 out, nobody aboard. The pitch to Don. 553 is hit in the air to right. This could be for Johnny Blanchard toward the line. He's going to make the catch for out number 2. And now it's Reds shortstop and future Red Sox manager Eddie Casco. The pitch from Ralph Terry, a 253. Center field, Maris makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yankees pick up a run in the top of the third, and then Terry gives them a shutdown inning in the bottom of the third. We go to the fourth. It's Yankees 1, Reds nothing. Yankees looking to close out the series. Johnny Blanchard, Elston Howard, Bill Skowron, 4-5-6 coming up in the Yankee fourth. Joey J kicks and deals. 533 will be on Jay's card. We have a pass ball check, but there's nobody on base. 661 is also on Jay's card. That's going to be for the left-handed batter, that's a ground ball to Gordy Coleman, or it could be a ground ball to Gordy Coleman. And it is a ground ball to Gordy Coleman. He's going to take it to the bag himself, and there's 1 down in the Yankee fourth. Elston Howard up now. 0 for 1 for Elston, the pitch. 552. Power chart check, and this is really the unique part about here's the pitch. Because each batter has their own power chart, and so you get a realistic assortment of singles and extra base hits. So J is a -2 to the power chart. We'll see what random number we pull here. It's a 251. That's an 85. J is a -2. That knocks it down. So here's our 85. So J is a -2. That knocks it down to an 83. And Elston Howard launches this one to left center and deep. It's going to one-hop the wall. Veda Pinson's got to go run it down. Howard around first. He's got a 1-out double. And now Bill Skowron with 1 out comes to the plate, looking to do more damage to the Reds. Skowron is 0 for 1. The pitch from Jay to Moose. 336. This is to right. That's Frank Robinson. Runner on second. Robinson's a 2. If I roll a 2 to 5, then Howard will advance to third. I do not. I roll a 6, so Howard will hold at second base, and there's 2 outs. Hector Lopez up now with 2 outs and Howard's still in scoring position. He walked and scored in the third. The pitch from Jay is a 434. And that's hit to left field. Wally Post will make the catch, and that is out number 3 in the Yankee fourth. So the double does not come around to score, and Jay gets out of it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Yankees 1, Reds nothing. Pinson, Robinson, and Coleman, the meat of the Reds order coming up in inning number 4. Pinson's 1 for 1. Ralph Terry kicks and deals. That's a 535. And that's a power chart check to center field, where Roger Maris is playing today. And that is a 561. That's an 18. Ralph Terry subtracts 4, so it's down to a 14. We look at Pinson, and that's a single to center. Veda's 2 for 2. And I think it might be time to put a play on here. Fred Hutchinson wants to get a little bit of movement here on the bases and try and shake up the Reds offense. So we're going to look at our stealing chart. And I seem to be having difficulty with my fine motor skills. Here we go. All right. So let's check this out. We have a stealing rating of a 5 for Pinson. He stole 23 bases in 1961. That gives us a 2 to 7. But we got to check Elston Howard's throwing arm, which I'm guessing was pretty good. It's a -1 that knocks him down to a 4. Makes him a 2 to 6. I'm not going to send him. All right, so Frank Robinson comes to the plate. Frank is 0 for 1. He struck out back in the first inning. Could hit and run, but want to see if Frank's going to drive one out of here. Terry the stretch, and the pitch to Robinson is a 112. And that will be ball 4. So Pinson goes to second. Robinson goes to first. There's nobody out, and Gordy Coleman coming to the plate. And Gordy has done absolutely nothing in this series. So, good chance for redemption here for Gordy Coleman. Yankee infield playing at double play up. Terry the stretch. The pitch to Gordy is a 665. That'll be on Terry's card, and it's grounded to Clete Boyer at third base. I think it's grounded to him. Let's check. We have runners at first and second. Boyer is a 2. And this could be a line out. It is not a line out. Boyer gloves it. He goes to Richardson for 1, and the relay to Skowron is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing, around the horn 5-4-3 double play turned by the Yankees. However, Pinson goes to third with 2 outs, and now Wally Post has a chance to drive him in. He would be the tying run. The Yankees lead here in the bottom of the fourth, 1-0. The pitch from Terry, 524. Grounded to Joe DeMaestri. I think it's grounded to Joe DeMaestri at short. It is. He throws to Moose Skowron at first, and that will retire the Reds. A golden opportunity, 2 on with nobody out, and they fail to score. We go to the 5th. Yankees 1, Reds nothing. Boyer, Terry, and the top with Bobby Richardson coming for New York in the 5th. Clete is 0 for 1. Joey J kicks and deals to the Yankee third baseman. That is a 136. Ground chance for Eddie Casco. Eddie is up with it and throws to Gordy Coleman for out number 1 in inning number 5. Ralph Terry now throwing a shutout. He's got a 3-hitter going. The pitch to him. Hey, struck him out on a pork and beans. Gas. That's 3 strikeouts for Joey J, the big right-hander of the Cincinnati Reds, and Bobby Richardson with 2 outs and nobody aboard. He drove in Hector Lopez with the only run of the game back in the 3rd. The pitch, 455, is a power chart check. J is a -2. So we'll see what happens here. We got to get our random number. 556 is a 19. So we subtract 2, and that's a 17. Now we look on Bobby Richardson's power chart, and a 17 is a base hit. So Bobby's on with 2 outs, and that'll bring up DeMaestri. 2nd hit of the game for Bobby Richardson. DeMaestri on for Kubek, who pulled a muscle. He pulled his muscle back in the 1st, running down to first base after a base hit. The pitch to DeMaestri is a 254. Is a chance for Eddie Casco. And Eddie's going to go the short way to Blasingame, and that will retire the side in the Yankee 5th. We're halfway through this one. Yankees 1, Reds nothing. Game 5 of our 1961 World Series replay. The game is called Here's the Pitch. If you would like a flyer on this game, it's not my game. Not getting any kickbacks. But if you would like a flyer to find out how to order it, it's extremely economical. And there's teams being added all the time. So if you'd like a flyer, email me at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. My email is also in the description to this video, as is information about membership to my channel. You get discounts on the secondary store. You get free PDFs of cards I've created every month. You also get exclusive members-only videos, World Series replays. You get special reports from me on video every month of comparing sims in different aspects. So there's a lot going on. The archive of members-only videos is increasing every month. So there's a lot of good stuff going on. You can check that out. All right, for the Reds in the bottom of the 5th, it's Gene Freese, Johnny Edwards, and Joey J. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up. Ralph Terry kicks and deals. That's a 456. And that's center field. Roger Maris makes the catch for out number 1. Johnny Edwards coming up now. He's 0 for 1. Joey J will be next. The pitch, 541, and a base hit for Johnny Edwards. Let's check his power chart. 262, a 92 for Edwards. Now we subtract 4 from Ralph Terry to knock it back to 88. Johnny Edwards hits it to right center and deep. This is going to roll all the way to the wall. Maris has to go run it down. Edwards around first, heading to second with a 1-out double, and now Joey J comes to the plate. I don't think I can have him bunt here. If he messes up the bunt, we lose 90 feet. Actually, we lose 180 feet potentially. So Terry's going to pitch to Jay. Jay's going to swing away. The pitch, 554 to left field. That is Hector Lopez. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Now it's Don Blossom game, 0 for 2 today. Terry the stretch, the pitch to the Blazer. 5:36. This is going to be a power chart check for Blossom game. See where we go here. Reds with a chance to tie the game. 466 is a 25. It's going to center field. -4 is a 21, so that's going to be a single to center for Blossom game. And now we're going to get one of those tough calls here. Edwards is not quick. Running rating of a 1. Maris is the center fielder today, and his throwing arm is a 0. I don't know if there's a 2-out adjustment, so I'm going to check on that, but I don't think they can send him. No. So it's a broken bat job to center field. Edwards is going to put on the brakes at third, and Maris makes a strong throw home. There's Reds at the corners now with 2 outs. And here comes Eddie Casco. He's 0 for 2 today. Terry in another jam, second jam in 2 innings. He got out of it in the 4th. Let's see if he gets out of it here. Terry the stretch to Casco. 3:55 for Eddie. Center field. Maris with first and third makes the catch, and that retires the Reds. The Reds have left a bunch of runners in scoring position. Let's count them. 2, 4, 6 in 5 innings. We go to the 6th with your score. Yankees 1, Reds nothing. Maris, Blanchard, and Howard looking for insurance, or as they say in Central Illinois, insurance. And Maris is 0 for 2. 3 bombs in Game 4 for Maris. The pitch from Jay is a 423. That'll be on Jay's card. And that's a tapper out in front of home plate. Or is it? Let's check. Yep. Johnny Edwards is on it. He takes a couple of steps and fires to Gordy Coleman for out number 1 in the 6th. Now it's Blanchard. 0 for 2 for Johnny. The pitch, 122 for Blanchard. Hey, struck him out on a bender. That's strikeout number 4 for Joey J, who's made one mistake, really. He walked Lopez to lead off the 3rd, and Lopez came around to score. Other than that, Jay's been just as tough as Terry. Elston Howard at bat now with 2 outs in the 6th. He's 1 for 2. Joey J kicks and deals. 456 is to center field, and a power chart check. 252, 86. Now we subtract 2 from that number for Joey J's rating, so that knocks him down to an 84. Single to center for Elston Howard. Vada Pinson collects it and throws it back in. And Moose Skowron comes to the plate with 2 outs. Fred Hutchinson, very nervous in the Reds dugout and smoking so heavily people think he's a dragon. so there we are. The pitch to Skowron, who's 0 for 2. The pitch is a 464, and that's to left and deep. Back goes Wally Post, and gone. A 2-run bomb for Skowron. And the Yankees lead 3-0 here in the top of the 6th. Not good news for Reds fans. Hector Lopez comes to the plate. Jay kicks and deals to him. A 154 is to left. That's Wally Post country. And he's going to make the catch for out number 3. The Yankees, though, get 2 runs on 2 hits. Skowron strikes again. And after 5.5, your score, Yankees 3, Reds nothing. Pinson 2 for 2, then Robinson, then Coleman. 3, 4, 5 hitters in the Reds 6th. Ralph Terry winds and deals. That's a 252 for Veda. And that's center field. Roger Maris makes the catch for out number 1. Frank Robinson is 0 for 1. Ralph Terry winds and delivers. That's a 253 for Robinson. A chance for Cleet Boyer. It is a ground ball. Cleet gloves it by the bag. He throws to Moose Skowron, and there's 2 down in the Red 6th. Now Gordy Coleman, 0 for 2 for Gordy today. Ralph Terry winds and delivers. That's a 246 for Gordy. And a strike because we've used up our rare plays. Strike 1 to Coleman. The next delivery from Terry, a 633. Ground ball, Joe DeMaestri. I don't know Joe DeMaestri's rating. He is a 3. And DeMaestri gloves it, throws to Skowron, and that will retire Cincinnati in inning number 6. We go to the 7th. Yankees 3, Reds nothing. Boyer, Terry, and Richardson coming in the 7th inning. Ralph Terry's stamina is 7. All right. Boyer 0 for 2. Jay kicks and deals 534. We have an error chart check. 1E1. So, on a 1E1, we have to roll all 3 dice. The red die tells us the position, so 6 is the shortstop. And we have a 2 fielder. Eddie Casco is 2 at short, so 2 through 9 is an error. We add these 2, that's a 4. So Eddie Casco makes a 1 base error for Cleet Boyer to reach. And that'll bring up Terry. Terry is a 4 bunter. And so he indeed is going to try and lay one down. Red die tells us where it's bunted. It's right out in front of home plate. Johnny Edwards. That's a 2. Good bunt. Edwards fires to Coleman, and that's going to advance Boyer to second with a really damaging 4th potential run for the Yankees. So Terry is retired 2-4 to Blossom game, and Boyer moves to second base. Now it's Richardson. We're in the top of the 7th. The Yankees lead 3-0, and they're threatening for more. Jay, the stretch. The pitch to Richardson is a 365. And that is a walk. And that's a ball. That's a ball. Ball 1. Next delivery to Richardson. 436. This is to Wally Post in left field. No relationship to Wally Gator. And we have a runner on second base. It's to left field, so Boyer has to hold. Richardson flies out to post, and there's 2 outs now, and it's DeMaestri. Looming in that on-deck circle is Maris, who's got an 0 for 3 collar going, which makes him, of course, even more dangerous. The pitch from Jay to DeMaestri, 5-22. Hey, struck him out. Joey J humped up on that fastball and got himself out of the jam. It's time to stretch him out at Crosley Field with your score. Yankees 3, Reds 1. This is Game 5 of our World Series replay of 1961. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Post, Freeze, and Edwards, 6, 7, 8, are coming up against Ralph Terry, who's dealing today. He's got a 5-hitter going. He's walked 1. He has struck out 3. For his part, Joey J, almost as good. Not quite. 7 innings for Jay. He has given up 7 hits, 1 of them a home run. He's walked 1 batter who did come around to score. He struck out 5. And he's allowed 3 runs. They're all earned. Bottom of the 7th, Wally Post. Ralph Terry winds and deals to Post. It's a 136, and that is a walk, which is not what Ralph Houck wants to see. Louis Arroyo had the day off yesterday, but he's going to start to throw in Ralph Houck's bullpen now. Ralph Houck sees a chance to close things out, and the major is going to go for it. So Arroyo starts to throw. Arroyo had a lot of work in 1961, and then they wondered why he wasn't effective in 1962. All right, so Freeze is 1 for 2. Yankee infield playing at double play depth. Terry, the stretch, the pitch. Freeze, 662. Strike 1. The next pitch to Freeze is a 5-52. That is gonna be a chance for Hector Lopez. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Gordy Coleman is 1 for 2. Terry the stretch. The pitch from Terry to Coleman is a 254. That is a hit to right. And it's caught by Blanchard near the line. And that's going to bring up Joey J with Wally Post still at first base. But it's the bottom of the 7th, and the Reds' backs are to the wall. And so we're going to see a pinch hitter for Joey J, as Fred Hutchinson is looking for any sign of life off of the Reds offense. Jerry Lynch, their star pinch hitter, is going to bat. Lynch will bat for Jay. Jay's day is done with 7 innings of work, the 7 hits I told you about, the walk, the 5 strikeouts, and the 3 earned runs. If you are interested, and why wouldn't you be, really, in the Reds story of 1961, and you have not picked up this book, I really recommend it. It's a wonderful read. Jim Brosnan, of course, the short relief pitcher of the 61 Reds. Fantastic book. You really learn a lot about the club and the season and really baseball in 1961. So I strongly recommend that book to you. All right, so there's 2 outs. Jerry Lynch is coming up. He's got a 315 average, and he went deep 13 times for Fred Hutchinson in 1961. All right, so Terry the stretch. Post at first. The Yankees lead 3-0. We're in the bottom of the 7th. There's 2 outs. The pitch to Jerry Lynch is a 335. And that could be a walk. Now we have to roll a D6 again. If I roll a 1-2, it is a walk. I didn't. It's a ball. So the next delivery to Lynch. 623 is grounded to, or a chance for Moose Skowron. And Moose is going to make the play himself, take it unassisted to first base, and retire the Reds in inning number 7. So, Jay is done. They burned Lynch, and we go to the 8th. And the new pitcher will be the left-hander for the Reds, the short man, Bill Henry, to try and hold the fort for Fred Hutchinson. Henry will bat in the 9 spot, and he will face Maris, Blanchard, and Howard. Jim Brosnan is also, the aforementioned Jim Brosnan is also throwing in the Reds bullpen. Maris is 0 for 3. We got a lefty-lefty matchup. 3-0 Yankees. We're in the top of the 8th. The pitch from Bill Henry is a 435. Hey, struck him out. Maris with a tough game 5 here. Second strikeout, 0 for 4 day, and here's Blanchard. Now I could pinch hit for him, but if you know the 61 Yankees, and if you're watching this, I bet you do, there's not much on that bench. I could go to serve. But I'm going to let Blanchard do his thing here. 0 for 3. The pitch from Henry is a 215. That's ball 4, and Johnny will take his base. Now, Howard comes up. Now, I could go to Brosnan here for a righty-righty matchup. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm not sure Fred Hutchinson would do it, but I'm going to do it here. Brosnan is on. He's a right-hander. He's the right-handed half of their short relief situation in 1961. He pitched in 53 games, had 80 innings, and a 304 earned run average. Reds are looking for a double play. Elston Howard has 2 hits and 3 trips today. 1 out, 1 on for the Yankees in the 8th. The pitch. 215. Facing a right-handed batter. That's a chance for Gene Freeze. Freeze gloves it to his left, goes to Blassingame for 1, and the relay to Coleman is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 5-4-3 double play turned by the Reds. And we go to the bottom of the 8th with your score: New York 3, Cincinnati nothing. Ralph Terry pitching a gem. He's scattered 5 hits. In 7 innings, he's walked 2, and he has struck out 3. And no Reds, most importantly, have crossed the pay station. Now, Louis Arroyo is ready in the Reds bullpen. Blassingame is 1 for 3. It'll be him, and then Casco, and then Pinson at the top of the Reds order here in the 8th. The pitch to the Blazer. 551. Is to right field. Johnny Blanchard makes a shoestring catch. And there's one down in the 8th. The Yankees are 5 outs away from a World Series title in 1961. Eddie Casco up now. He's 0 for 3. Terry winds and deals. 421. Hey, struck him out. Baked beans. Gas. 4th strikeout. Terry's adrenaline is pumping. The Yankees are 4 outs away from the World Series. Vada Pinson up now, 2 for 3. Terry kicks and deals, 414. And Terry strikes out Pinson on a bender. A 1-2-3 8th inning. We go to the 9th with your score. Yankees 3, Reds nothing. Brosnan back out to face Skowron, Lopez, and Boyer in the 9th. They are chilling the champagne in the Yankee clubhouse. Skowron 1 for 3 with a big 2-run homer. The pitch is a 136 for Moose, and that's a base hit. Center field, Pinson collects it and throws it back in. Now it's Lopez. Hector, not a good season and didn't really bunt well either, so they're going with him. Lopez 0 for 2. The pitch from Brosnan is a 621. This is hit to left field. That's Wally Post. And he's going to make the catch for out number 1. Clete Boyer up now. Terry is on deck. He's apparently coming out for the 9th. The pitch, 654. And it's a power chart check for Clete Boyer. Brosnan is a -6. Boyer with a 342. That's a 68. -6 knocks him back to a 62. And a base hit. To center field, Skowron stops at second. 2 on with 1 out now for Ralph Terry. Terry has singled in 2 trips. He has also put down a successful sacrifice bunt, and he's going to be asked to do that one more time. The pitch from Brosnan. Terry squares to bunt, and we have a bunt at Gordy Coleman. Terry's a 4, so that is a 4. And Coleman, it's popped up to Gordy Coleman. He catches it on the fly. He flips to Don Blossengame covering first. And it's a pop-up, rally-killing, soul-crushing, 3-4 double play on the attempted bunt. So the Reds with a little bit of luck there. But we go to the bottom of the 9th, and it's put up or shut up time. The Yankees are 3 outs from World Series victory. It's Frank Robinson, Gordy Coleman, and Wally Post coming for the Reds in the 9th, the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Ralph Terry back out. Luis Arroyo still ready in the Yankee bullpen. Terry throwing a shutout. The pitch from Robinson is a 564. That's to left field. That's Hector Lopez country. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Gordy Coleman coming up now. 0 for 3 for Gordy. The pitch, 224. That's to left. That's Hector Lopez. He's got it for out number 2. Wally Post is the last chance saloon in this World Series. The Yankees are 1 out away. Ralph Terry is 1 out away from a series clinching shutout. The pitch from Terry is a 261. And that's going to be to left center, and it's going to get past Lopez and go to the wall. Around first is Wally Post. He's going to cruise into second with a 2-out double. And Gene Freeze comes to the plate. He becomes the last chance saloon. The Major, Ralph Houck on the top step of the dugout. Arroyo just watching the proceedings from the Yankee bullpen. Terry the stretch. The pitch to Freeze. 241. Ground ball, or a chance for Clete Boyer. Clete gloves it to his left. He fires to Skowron, and that will give the Yankees the 1961 World Series championship in 5 games. All right, so let's give you the totals. Of this one. For the victorious and World Series champion New York Yankees, 3 runs on 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 hits, and they committed no errors. The Reds, no runs, 2, 4, 6 hits for them. Is that right? Yep, 6 hits, and they committed 1 error that did not figure in the scoring. All right, so let me do a little looking here, and we'll get a World Series MVP. As you might imagine, when a team wins a World Series in 5 games, there are a lot of MVP candidates. I'm going to go, however, with Ralph Terry. Ralph Terry was 2-0. In the series. He pitched 16 innings. He allowed 2 earned runs. He pitched a shutout in the clinching game. Yeah, I just think it's Terry. So Ralph Terry is your MVP of the 1961 World Series. Now, this game is called Here's the Pitch. I have the flyers for this, so if you want to email me, I will send you the latest and greatest list of products that you can purchase. The game is extremely inexpensive to try, and it's, as you can see, it plays smoothly. It's a lot of fun, and all you have to do is email me at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, and I will send you Dominic's latest and greatest flyer, and you can contact him and let him know what you would like to order. Don't forget to check out channel membership. In the description for this video is the link, and you get a whole bunch of goodies for doing that, and I appreciate your support of my channel in any event. Can't do this without you guys, and I'm very, very grateful. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you for being with me. Yankees win the series 4-1. So long, everybody.